Sesame Street. Spooky Sleepout. It was the night before Halloween, a great night for a sleepout. There was a full moon and it wasn't cold at all. "Elmo is so excited!" Elmo cried. "Sleepouts are fun!" "Come on in, everybody," said Zoe, who had been setting up her sleeping bag in the tent. "This is cool. We can look at the stars and tell stories." "This tent doesn't look very big," said Big Bird. "Do you think it will hold everyone?" "Don't worry," said Zoe. "There's plenty of room." Everybody climbed inside to set up for the night. Soon all the sleeping bags were unrolled. Big Bird tucked Radar into bed, and Elmo made sure his pet goldfish Dorothy was fed. "It's too early to go to sleep," said Zoe as she raced outside. "Let's play a game. It'll be neat." The campers began playing hide and seek, and Big Bird was it. Grover, Zoe, and Elmo ran and hid. 18, 19, 20, ready or not, here I come. Yoo-hoo! Big Bird called as he looked for his friends. Grover, Zoe, Elmo, yoo-hoo! Then Big Bird heard a strange sound. Woo! Woo! He stood still and listened very carefully. "Oh, that's just my echo," he said, and went back to looking for his friends. Woo! Woo! There it was again. Big Bird's eyes opened wide. "Hey, that wasn't my echo. I didn't holler yoo-hoo that time." "I know," Big Bird decided. "It must be Elmo trying to tell me where he's hiding." So he followed the sound, and there was Elmo, peeking out from behind a tree. "Elmo, were you making that strange sound?" "No," said Elmo in a small voice. "Maybe it's a ghost." "Wow, we should find Grover and Zoe," said Big Bird. Come out, wherever you are." The two little monsters came running. "I knew you would not find us," said Grover proudly. "We heard you call and call, but then you gave up." "That wasn't me," replied Big Bird. "It was a ghost." "A ghost?" Grover exclaimed. "I do not like it when strange things fly through the air. Unless, of course, it is a superhero. Ghosts are spooky. Oh, I am so scared." The friends huddled tightly together. Woo, 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 woo. Then Zoe looked up and saw two bright eyes and big wings against the sky. "Whoa, wait a minute. That's not a ghost. Look, it's Hoots the Owl." Everyone breathed a big sigh of relief. It was getting dark, so the campers headed inside the tent to settle in for the night. "Let's play another game," said Zoe. "I'm too excited to sleep." "I know," said Grover. "Let us make cute furry animal shadows. Zoe, you hold this incredibly heavy flashlight while I, Grover, make shapes with my fingers. Just a smidge closer, okay? Okay?" "Now, what animal is this?" asked Grover. The shadow looked like a bear, and when Grover moved his fingers, the bear's mouth appeared to be moving. Crunch, 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 crunch. "How did Grover make that crunching noise?" asked Elmo. "It sounds just like a bear eating." "I do not know," said Grover slowly. That sound is not me." "Gee," said Big Bird, "it must be something with awfully big teeth." "Maybe it's a huge hungry dragon," said Zoe, creeping deeper into her sleeping bag. "I have never seen a hungry dragon before, and I do not think I want to. But everything is fine," said brave little Grover in a shaky voice. "Do not worry." Crunch, 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 crunch. "The sound's getting closer," whispered Big Bird. It was right outside. The tent flap began to rustle. "Yikeroni! Zoe. A furry little face poked through the flap. "Baby Bear!" Big Bird shouted. "Sorry I'm late," Baby Bear said brightly. "The fall leaves are just right for crunching while you walk. Hey, this tent is the perfect place to spend the night." Baby Bear yawned, unrolled his sleeping bag, and dropped off to sleep. Soon, everyone's eyes were drooping. That's when Big Bird heard another peculiar sound. Pant, 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 pant. "Those other noises were just Hoots the Owl and Baby Bear," he said to Radar and himself. "This one won't be scary either." Pant, 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 pant. It was getting nearer. "Did you hear that?" Zoe whispered. Now everyone was wide awake, except Baby Bear, who seemed to be hibernating. Pant, 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 pant. They heard it again. "Maybe it's a witch who has just flown down on her broomstick," Elmo cried. "Please, please, please, don't be a witch." "Oh, my goodness, I think you are right, Elmo," said Grover. "It is a scary witch with a green face and a tall pointy hat. I wish my mommy would come." The tent flap was opening. The scary witch was almost inside. Pant, 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 pant. Suddenly, there in the opening was a pink tongue and a furry nose. "Come on in, Barkley," giggled Zoe. "Woof, woof," Barkley answered, sniffing around happily and then curling up in the middle of the tent. "There can't possibly be anything else out there," said Big Bird, and the friends nestled back into their sleeping bags. A little while later, however, another sound woke everyone up. Clang, 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 clang. "Oh no, there is something else out there," Big Bird exclaimed. "What clangs like that?" "It can't be a ghost or a dragon or a witch," Elmo said. "It must be a goblin." "Eek! A goblin!" everyone shrieked. The clanging noise got louder. Then Big Bird sniffed the air. "Hey, wait a minute. Do goblins smell like sardines?" "This one sure does," replied Zoe. Clang, clang, clang. The strange sound and the smell came closer. "Hey in there," said a gruff voice just outside the tent. "Knock off the noise. Can't a grouch get a little peace and quiet around here?" "That's not a goblin," said Big Bird. "It's Oscar." Oscar the Grouch clanked inside. "Grouches don't usually like sleepouts," he scowled. "But this tent is disgustingly crowded, cramped, and noisy, so it's okay. I think I'll stay." Suddenly, Zoe noticed a huge shadow on the side of the tent. "Look," she said, pointing nervously toward the opening. Clomp, clomp, clomp came the sound of footsteps. "It looks like a giant furry creature," said Big Bird. Clomp, clomp, clomp. The shadow grew bigger and bigger. "It is the abominable Bigfoot, and it is coming closer," yelled Grover. "Oh, save us! Mommy! Mommy!" Slowly, the creature pulled back the tent flap, and there was Grover's mummy. "How about a midnight snack?" she asked, setting down a tray of milk and cookies. "Oh, silly me," Grover said sheepishly. "There is really nothing scary out here in the backyard at all." "That's right," Big Bird said with a yawn. "Can we finally go to sleep now?" "Sleeping out really is fun," said Elmo, munching on a pumpkin spice raisin cookie. "Even spooky sleepouts." Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And for more Halloween stories, check out my Halloween playlist. And for more Sesame Street Elmo stories, check out my Sesame Street Elmo playlist. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and Happy Halloween!